Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, at this point, it's over. Foundation frenzy is completely over at this point. If you guys missed, I don't know how you did if you're following my channel, which subscribe, notification bell, you guys know the drill. If you guys aren't following me, make sure you do so. I recently did 15 straight days in a row of foundation reviews. So today is just kind of a chill, chatty, get ready with me kind of thing. I'm not really going anywhere. I'm in my pajama shirt right now, which I've gotten lots of compliments on in past videos. It says, less Monday, more coffee. You know how it is. So I thought I'd just kind of chat with you guys, tell you guys what's up, what's new with me. Just because I feel like it has been an extremely long time since I have sat down and actually filmed a video talking to you guys. I don't even know when the last like chatty or talking video was up. Whatever it was, I'll link it up here for you guys. But yeah, it's been I feel like it's been over a month, easily over a month. And I started pre-filming those Foundation Frenzy videos in May. A couple of them, I was at the point where I haven't even unpacked this apartment fully yet. That was a long time pre-recording, prepping for that whole thing. So, whew. Just drinking some raspberry lemonade. Don't mind me. So, yeah, I don't really have any particular makeup look in mind today. I'm thinking I was going to use some Z palettes I've got here, but the more I'm sitting here, the more I'm like, you know what? I don't even think I've used this yet, and this has been out for ages. This is the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, so I think I'm gonna play with this today. This looks promising. I think I've swatched some stuff, but I don't think I've actually used this, so we're gonna play with this. Look at that reflect. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna prep my eyes using my NARS concealer, Real Technique sponge. Let's get down to it. So, guys, happy July. I want to start off by saying thank you to anyone who watched any of the Foundation Frenzy videos. I'm going to try not to dwell on that for too long in this video, just because I am planning to do a wrap-up video. Obviously, in my time, I haven't filmed it yet. I'm planning on filming that the week before it actually goes up. So this, right now in my time, it's day 8 of Foundation Frenzy uploads. Like, that's the day that I'm on right now, so technically this is pre-recorded, but I have things that will be happening in my life that will make it a little bit difficult to be uploading, like recording in the next couple weeks, which is why I'm trying to pre-record a handful of these videos. Not all, some of them will be. I'm gonna use my Hourglass powder. No, I am not sick of it yet. Shocking. I actually really like this powder. That's one thing I have to say about the Foundation Frenzy videos, is I actually really like this powder now. It just gives a nice soft glow. I feel like I have all these things I want to say and I don't know how to start off this video. Let's start off with this, because I know I mentioned this in one of the few videos right before Foundation Frenzy began, and that was my AC being broken. I believe you can hear it right now. You should be able to hear it. It's working fine now, thank God. That was like actual torture to not have an AC system working in the middle of June. Like, not fun on so many levels. I am taking this Morphe M505. I'm gonna take the shade. I'm thinking, I don't know, do I want to be purple or do I want to be, kind of want to play with the Cosmo shade, but I kind of also don't. Oh, that's like straight up packed glitter. Ooh. I don't know. So yeah, my AC is fixed. My apartment's currently a wreck because I haven't been home in a few days. I spent the 4th of July with my parents, and actually, ironically, the power went out of my work the Monday before 4th of July. So I didn't have to work on Monday the 4th, but I was already on my way to work when I got the text of, hey, power's out, don't come in until we text you, and nobody ever texted, so no power. I did work the Tuesday before, so on the 3rd, but I didn't have to work on the 2nd or the 4th, and then because I was, you know, out and doing things on the 4th. I crashed at my parents' house on after that, so I stayed at my parents' house until the 5th. I came home on July 5th in the afternoon. You know, I was just, it was easier. I did have Atticus with me. You know, I've been planning to, I knew I was going to spend the night at my parents' house on the 3rd, because I was doing stuff with my family the next day. So I brought Atticus. He rides in the car. I finally have a mount for my car for both my phone or my camera, whatever I have with me. So, I mean, I don't go anywhere. You know, I'm not very social. I'm going to take the shade Eden right up here. So, yeah. These are super powdery. Like, I'm blowing it off without not even showing you guys how crazy this is. I do love the color though. The pigmentation's really nice on these. I haven't really been out and doing a whole lot of stuff just because, you know, I've just not been in a mood for it lately. I haven't really been doing much. Maybe when I start doing more things, going more places, start doing more things. Because I'm completely antisocial right now. Not ironically, but, you know. Important thing is all my favorite eyeshadow brushes are dirty. I'm gonna use this guy, Real Techniques Base Shadow Brush, whatever the heck that means. And do I want to be purple? I don't think I want to be purple. I think I want to go with this dude. We're gonna go with Blazing. I'm a little confused. It doesn't really seem like it's doing much. It looks like it's doing a lot more than it is on camera than it is doing in person, though. I will say that. God, life updates. I'm supposed to be giving you life updates. Atticus is good. I had a lot of people commenting on the videos where he showed up. He's just a very needy cat, guys. Like, I can't really explain it very well. He's a very, like, the fact that he's not within 2 feet of me right now is kind of mind-blowing. He's actually, I think, under my bed. Either that or he's sleeping in the couch in the living room. Because it was so hot in this apartment, he started developing a thing where he was sleeping in the bathroom behind the toilet where it was nice and cold in that corner, or under the couch in the living room. So now that the heat's all fixed, I'm hoping he'll be a little bit more back to normal. What else? Ooh, work. Let's talk about work, shall we? I got a promotion. So, once that officially goes into effect, which won't be until August, I get the promotion. I switched to the new position in August, and then I don't actually begin doing it. So if you haven't watched my Get to Know Me tag video, I will link it up here. I think I briefly talked about it. I kind of don't want to like say where I work and all that stuff because A, nobody at work knows I do this, and second, I don't need people being creepy, and you know, I don't need that. But I do work for a travel agency, and I explained what my current job is in that tag video, but I have been promoted to a travel consultant. So starting in August, I'll be trained for that, and I'll probably start working the phones like September, maybe October. So once that happens, I'm gonna have to change my upload schedule because the shift I'll be working will be 11 to 7. And it's gonna throw off a lot of things I do with my day, so I'm gonna have to readjust a lot. So please bear with me. I'm gonna be figuring that out in the next few months. We're not sure yet. I might end up having to cut back to doing 2 videos a week for a little bit. I'm not sure. We shall see. I'm going to take the shade Saffron right down here. And I'm actually gonna mix a hint of Amethyst, the purple, in there just to get a little purpley. Ooh, I like that mix. So yeah, promotion at work is my big new thing. What else is big and new? So not that it's coming up right now, but a big date for me coming up at the end of July is I say big date like it's my birthday or something. No. It'll have been 1 year since I got Atticus at the end of the month, so I'm I love my little baby boy. He is the sweetest thing in the world. He is such a weird cat. And I can say that confidently, like my whole family thinks he's a weird little cat, but he is a sweet baby boy, and I would not trade him for the world. I am so happy I ended up with him. I almost walked home with his brother. Glad that I didn't, to say the least. I think I'm gonna go into the shade. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the shade Angelic. I'm kind of liking how that's swatching here. Let's go in with that guy. If I don't like it, I can always go over it with an orange or something. Whoa, that's really soft. Zoom y'all in so you can see that a little bit better. It's really pretty. Might be a little too pink. It's pretty. It's like a pink gold shift. But yeah, promotion at work. 1 year anniversary of having Addie coming up. Honestly, the reason why there isn't a whole, but I mean, in my life it feels like a whole bunch of updates because I feel like the job one is such a big deal. I'm so excited for it. I've been waiting ages to hear back on it, you guys. I've been, you know, trying to get my life in order, trying to figure things out, to say the least. I have got a crap ton of fallout and I don't have any makeup wipes. Okay, thinking I'm just gonna do mascara, maybe some false lashes. So you know what, I'm going to really quickly jump off camera, do my eyelashes, and clean up this fallout, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I threw on some false lashes actually, and I'm slightly regretting the decision because they're a little bit bigger than I would have liked. Let's do my brows, shall we? We're gonna use this guy, the It Cosmetics Brow Power Super Skinny. Why not? So we were talking about my job, and what else is there? Atticus, my job, Foundation Frenzy. Oh, let's just kind of chat in general about my channel. Oh, actually, before we get into my channel, that's a lot. Let me talk about something. I want to address this really quickly right now. I had not I had not mailed out the winning boxes for my subscriber giveaway yet, because one of the people who responded had responded saying that she was moving and she didn't want it to get sent to the wrong address, so she asked if I could hold off. So she finally gave me the address a few days ago, so I'm going to be able to send those out as soon as possible, hopefully. But yeah, I just wanted to really quickly throw that out there. I'm not trying to withhold gifts or anything like that. Nobody has, you know, left comments or anything saying, hey, you're a horrible person, you haven't sent them yet, but I just wanted to clarify why, so that if any of the winners are on here. I actually had to go through 3 people to get a final winner for one of those. I say 3 because I had the original person who won, never emailed me back, and then I had picked another winner and I went to enter their email and it wasn't a valid email. Like, it bounced back telling me this is not a deliverable address, please correct and resend. But that was the actual email address they left in there. So whoever that was, guys, when you enter a giveaway, why would you give a fake email that doesn't even work? Like, you won't be able to get your prize. Sorry. Right, my channel. So at this point in time, I might end up talking about this again in my foundation wrap-up video, so I'm sorry if I end up talking about this twice, but I had mentioned in the announcement video that if people were interested in seeing a drugstore version of Foundation Frenzy, to let me know, and I would do one. But here's the thing. And this is why I'm not going to dwell on this for too long, because I probably will be talking a little bit about some of these points in that foundation wrap-up video. I actually got way more hate comments than love comments. Some of them were just plain, like, outright rude, awful comments, and I deleted them the minute they popped up on my phone notifications. It's one thing to be, like, people who left comments saying they were disappointed about certain things. I tried to respond to people and say, oh, well, this is the reason for doing this, or, oh my god, this is why this. But there were people, like, just leaving awful comments in general, like ones that I am not going to repeat right now, but the general gist was people telling me that I am a dumb bitch, things that had nothing to do with the video. Basically, spam comments. So I ended up having to delete a crap ton of comments. I don't know if they were robots, if they were people who were just bored and wanted to see if they could get a reaction out of me. But I've stated before on other videos that if you're going to be rude, I'm going to delete your comments, because I don't, like, if it's a justified reason, like people who are unhappy with certain aspects of the foundation videos, I was fine with leaving it up. But people who are just being rude on videos in general, I'm not about that. I don't think there's any reason to be mean to someone. Come on, guys, be adults. And these were adults, based on their profile pictures at least. I'm gonna try prepping today with this because I'm testing, well, at this point, by the time this is going up, all the foundation videos are done, so I guess it doesn't matter that I'm trying this one out for a second time. I'm gonna be retrying my Lorac Cover Lock, but with the smoothing primer underneath to help with the texture and stuff, so I'm hoping this will help a bit. See how it changes, how it looks. So let's go ahead on in. We are gonna use the sponge today. Actually, that's a, no, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna use the sponge. But yeah, I've just kind of been chilling, getting these videos out. I'm trying to, I don't know how to better phrase this, but I'm trying to change my lifestyle right now, the way I live, I do things. I've kind of been changing up my life in general, so it's kind of gonna start bleeding over into my videos just a tiny bit. I've had a lot of I don't have depression or anxiety. I do not. I do know people who do, but I do not, you know, take any medications for any kind of a mental illness of any sort. But the past few weeks when I was waiting to hear about that job promotion, I did have moments of, oh my god, this is awful, I hate my life, I'm not good enough, they won't pick, like, I started to kind of have a lot of self-doubt and self-esteem problems. Not in a bad way. I would never, I mean, I shouldn't say I would never, who knows what can drive people to do things, but, god, this is getting to a real talk now, isn't it? I've been trying to change my lifestyle, trying to change my outlook on things, be a little bit of a more positive person. But, you know, things can be difficult, things can be tough, and I get that. I do get that life is not meant to be easy all of the time, you know, that's the thing, that's a legitimate thing. And I've just been trying to change. There are things about my life that I've always been unhappy about. Maybe I'll do a whole video talking about that. I could easily do a whole video about that, let's be real. If you guys are at all interested in seeing that, it'd probably end up being a pretty sad video, but if you guys are really interested on hearing about a lot of the insecurities I had in high school and in college and after college about myself, I'd be happy to do one of those. It's gonna be a real Debbie Downer real fast up in there, so I don't really want to do that in the first video back on the channel after the videos. So we're not gonna do that right now. Okay, now I'm going to go back in my concealer, taking the tip of this sponge. But yeah, I had kind of another round of that happening lately, and it's kind of not been a wake-up call, that's not really the right phrasing for it, but it's definitely opened my eyes to some views that I have in my own personal life, like outside of YouTube and everything, just about the way I live my life, the way I do things, all this kind of stuff, and I kind of just want to change it, you know. I just want to change my life a little bit. I've been making some lifestyle changes, but you know, I might, maybe once I've gotten that all completely down, maybe I'll post an updated life video or something like that about all of it. One big thing I've been debating doing is adapting to a keto diet as part of this new lifestyle sort of thing. So maybe I'll be doing that. If I do, I'll definitely do like an update or how I got started, like a, you know, something about it. I don't know, I know that there's been a lot of people going into that diet lately and everyone's like, it's a fad, but I've had similar diets recommended to me in the past by doctors just in general. I do have a dairy intolerance and stuff like that, and I do not have a gallbladder, so technically updated diets have been given to me before in an attempt to correct the way my body digests certain foods because of my missing organ. So, and at the time keto wasn't popular, like it wasn't a thing at the time, I should say. But now, like, I still have the list of foods and I try and avoid the ones that now at this point I know will like make me physically sick. Like, looking at the list of foods that I was given after my surgery and looking at what you're allowed to eat on a keto diet, most of them do tend to, it tends to match pretty well for the most part. So that's why I've been tempted to do it for a while, but I've just been having a really hard time taking the plunge, going ahead and doing it. So I kind of want to do it, but I'm also kind of terrified. So tell me down below if you guys have done anything like that. I don't think I could do vegetarian or vegan. I could not give up meat, like outright like that. I couldn't do it. I know keto doesn't allow for a whole bunch of it, assuming that my research has been completely correct, which it might not be. I could be totally wrong. I actually placed an order on Amazon for a book on the keto lifestyle, just so I know I'm doing all that, that I'm doing it properly. I do have a doctor's appointment and it'll be coming up my yearly physicals in September, so it's not like I have any major health concerns or anything like that. I don't have, you know, cholesterol, high blood pressure, anything like that that would require that, you know, I'm just curious. Maybe I'll do like a 30-day video, you know, kind of similar to how I did my, my Drunk Elephant Sukari baby facial. Maybe I'll do something like that. That's an idea. No, we're gonna go with this guy. We're gonna play with this guy because I haven't used him in ages. This is my Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit. I'm gonna go ahead and start playing with some medium cocoa, guys. I'm gonna use this Real Techniques brush, which I think I mentioned this in my, it went live before all this, my Holy Grail brushes video. This was one of them. It's a great contour brush. I just want a little bit of contour, subtle contour, nothing too crazy. I'm feeling, what do I have over here for bronzer? Ooh, we'll use this guy. He's sitting over here still. And my hella dirty bronzer brush. But yeah, I've been trying to change my lifestyle, trying to cut things out. I'm trying to cut back. The big thing right now, I have a goal for myself that by the end of the year, I will have given up soda. It's hard. The hardest part is going to be, I know this is going to sound very weird to say, but the hardest part, because I've tried doing this before and I was actually really successful for a long time. When I first lived in my sorority house in college, like the 1 year I actually lived in the sorority house, I did this. I gave up soda, and it was really easy to sublimate because there was a really nice filtered water fountain in my sorority house. So yeah, doesn't seem too hard, but wishful thinking. I'm going to use this Lorac blush. This is the Prism blush. It's got a little bit of a peachy vibe to it. Literally after I finish all this makeup, I'm gonna take it off and then take a nice long hot relaxing bath. I didn't do a June favorites. Obviously my time, that's still a thing that people are still posting. I don't know why people post monthly favorites like on July 14th and things like that, but people do. There are people who do. I've been tempted to cut back and only do those every other month, or maybe do them like at the end of each season. I'm gonna upload one for July just because it'll encompass both June and July, because my last one was my May favorites, which I will link up there for you guys. But yeah, I just want to kind of update you guys, and I want that to go out after the Foundation Frenzy videos, because obviously in my time I am still trying to test these foundations out a little further, so there's that. I need a highlight. Going into my NARS Board It to Plage palette. And I'm going to take the... ooh, that one's looking really gold. But I kind of want to... I'm going to mix this one and this one together because this might be too gold on me. So I'm going to mix the two of these together. Wow, that is stunning. This is the only liquid lipstick I have sitting here right now. I don't really want to get past my lights to go over and pick out a different lipstick. So I'm going to put on the Smashbox liquid lipstick in Fair Game. But yeah, I do want you guys to leave me suggestions for videos below that you're dying to see. I've knocked out one that people were asking for ages ago, right before Foundation Frenzy started, which was a tutorial using, well, to recreate a look I had in a video that I had done using this palette. That should be up after this video, but I will have that coming soon. But if you guys have other videos that you're dying to see from me, just tell me down below and I'll put it on my list to film. I feel like there was so much else that I want to talk to you guys about, but I feel like I didn't, you know, with the new job obviously hasn't started yet. Maybe if it had started, I would have had more to talk about, but, yeah, I just kind of wanted to let you guys know a couple of things that were going on with me while I just kind of get ready. But yeah, so if you guys are interested in any of the videos that I mentioned in this video potentially doing, tell me down below. Like I said in the beginning, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you enjoyed Foundation Frenzy too, just because that was new, that was different, that was so much freaking work, you guys. Oh my god. The drugstore Foundation Frenzy video, I don't know guys. I had so many awful rude comments on these videos. People complaining that it was high end, to which I told them, please go watch the announcement video. I explain, stuff like that, but I don't know guys. I'm kind of all over the place about it right now. I think I'll have to revisit that idea in a while. I was planning, tell me if you guys really hate this idea, but I really want to do like a top and, I can't really do a bottom 5 though, can I? Maybe like a top 10 of everything, like top 10 eyeshadow palettes, top 10 liquid lipsticks, top 10 blushes, top 10 something like that. I think I might do that as like my next little mini series, you know, so we shall see. Oh, I have a Musical.ly. That was really loud. I do have a Musical.ly now, guys. I used to have one ages ago. Like what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I used to have a Musical.ly. I did recently share one of my videos onto my Insta stories because that's now a thing. But I do now have a Musical.ly. You can feel free to go and follow me. I am babykateo. I've currently got 30 videos, I think. Some of them are like really cool. It's a lot of duets. I think the duets are so much fun to do. If you have a Musical.ly, tell me down below and I'll check out your Musical.ly. Can we have a moment? 2 more months till fall. I am such a basic bitch in the way that I love fall, but I've always loved fall. I think it's because of Halloween. I'm a big fan of Halloween. I love the creepy stuff. I've kind of toyed with the idea of having a second channel maybe. I like how I'm talking to you guys now that the makeup is done. What the frack is wrong with me? I've kind of toyed with the idea of doing some creepy, like, non-beauty videos during the month of October. Tell me down below. Like, I do own a Ouija board. Low key, I own a Ouija board. My parents actually live next to a cemetery. Like, legit, there's a fence between them and gravestones. And I kind of want to go in it after dark with a Ouija board. And my sister would totally do that. I've been very into creepy videos on YouTube lately. Yeah, I think that's everything. I feel like I started a lot of sentences and didn't finish them well. Hopefully if I edited this properly, that won't be a problem. Did I? I don't think I did. But yeah. I want to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss seeing any more. I did have some people who are commenting on videos going, my notification never went off. And I'm like, oh, frack. Well, that's YouTube. It's not me. It's not like I'm single-handedly picking people to exclude from my videos, because who wouldn't want to miss my awesome content? And my cat is staring at me from behind the he wants attention now. Do you want me to come over and pet you? Is that what this is? Okay, I've got to wrap it up before Atticus climbs over here and knocks over the camera, because that's become a new habit now. We need to break that habit. But I will see you guys so this is going up the first Monday after I'm done, so I will see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you for watching, and I will see you then. Bye.